Hello guys and welcome back on the channel. Today we have a new high win rate strategy, 84% win rate, and it is from TrippaTrading. He backtested this strategy on the BTC USDT and on the 1 minute time frame for 16 days, and he had some good results. But in today's video I'm going to backtest it on the Forex market because I want to know if it performs also good on the Forex. And if you want me to backtest in another video on the BTC USDT, let me know in the comments. But for today's video, I will backtest it on the Forex. I will make some changes to the code and let's see if it is profitable or not. But before we start, I remember you that if you want to know more about my software, you want to backtest your strategy, or you want more info about it, write me an email that I will leave in the description. So, let's talk about this strategy. I have backtested it on these Forex symbols and on the 1 minute time frame with the default conditions, and the results were not so good. As you can see, it almost break even. You would have lost all your money with commissions, and yeah, that's not good. You want not to trade like that. Bad results. But what I did now, I decided to change the time frame and to make some changes to the code. So what were the changes? The first changes was that I'm going to backtest it on the 30-minute time frame, and the second changes was that instead of opening a long position, so here, as you can see, here is the code of the buy case. So you should open a buy position, but instead of opening a buy position, I'm going to open a sell position. And instead, for the sell case, instead of opening a buy position, sell position, I'm opening a buy position. Let me show you some examples so you can clearly understand what I'm saying. So, let's go here. As you can see, I'm going to tell you how to open a short position. In order to open a short position, you have to check that the data must you have to check that the EMA 50 is above EMA 150. So I use this indicator. I only selected the EMA 50 where EMA 150, not the EMA 100, my EMA 150. You have to put 150 here. Then you have to check that the data touches or the EMA 50 and make a rebounce, or the EMA 150 and makes a rebounce. In this case, made a rebounce on the EMA 150, and then you have to check that the blue line of the stochastic with this setting, you search stoch and you put these settings, must go above the 30 level. And as you can see, you can open, instead of opening a long position, as I told in the video, you would open a short position, setting your stop loss to the last swing high. And as you can see, this trade was a success, with a risk to reward ratio of 1.5. Let's see another example. In this case, it was by 1. So data below the EMA 50, that is below the EMA 150, rebounds on the EMA 150, but it could also happen on the EMA 50. Then you can open a short position, setting your stop loss to the last swing low. And as you can see, it was a fail, as you can clearly see. Let's see a last example. Here, data below EMA 50, EMA 50 is below EMA 150, rebounds on the EMA 50. Now you can open a long position because, as you can see, the stochastic went above 70 and below 70, and it also happened here. And you can open a long position, setting your stop loss to the last swing low, and in this case, it was again a success. So, quite good results. Let's see if how it performs over the entire dataset. And as you can see, it performs quite good, because we have 42 hours as average success rate. That for a 1.5 risk to reward ratio, it's quite good. It's not statistically profitable for now, and yeah, pretty good results, but number of trades not so high, like 1,500 trades are not enough for me to say that it will be a good statistical analysis. But let's try anyway, and let's see how it performs. So I have already downloaded all the trades, and the first thing I found is that it performs better in buy rather than sell. So this is one criteria to bear in mind. But bear in mind also that we have a small data set, so we should not trust completely and blindly these numbers. But in this case, it is that. And then I tried to improve the strategy with a MACD crossover, and I checked the for long position for bullish MACD crossover and the new average success rate and I say if I've checked this crossover in the like 10 candles, the new average success rate would have been like 46%, and the same thing was not noticed for short position. So I'm going only to backtest it the long position, adding these criteria, so the bullish MACD crossover, and I'm not taking into consideration the short position, so this one. So but before run again the strategy, let's see what is bullish MACD crossover, so you can clearly understand that. So you go here, you search MACD, so MACD this one, and a bullish MACD crossover, it's like here where the blue line goes above the red line, and this cross can happen above the zero line, so like here below the zero line, it's different. Okay, now that you have understood what is a bullish cross, bullish MACD crossover, let's see how it performs by running the strategy on the trend asset with this condition. So let's run again. Okay, as you can see now we have like 46% as average success rate. We have like 300 trades. It was almost statistically profitable. Let's see other information about the strategy. For example, the max fails in a row were like 9, and the max success in a row were 9, and the max fail in a row were 7. So you can know how it performs, how many trades you can do in a row. And yeah, pretty good results. So let's try to run it on the test dataset. Always bear in mind that it was not statistically profitable, so that's not good. That's a red flag. But let's try again. Let's try anyway. Okay, as you can see, pretty good results for almost 43% as average success rate. It's in the confidence interval we calculated before. And yeah, there was not so much overfitting as you can see, and yeah, it was profitable, and overall that's good, but probably it's not one of the best trading strategies in this case on the forex on the 30-minute time frame, because the data set was from 2020 to until today basically. So in 4 years you would have made like 40% profit on your starting account, sorry. So 10% profit for a year, but again, it was not statistically profitable. And as always, these are not financial advices. I'm not a financial advisor. Pay attention, trading is very dangerous, and I'm not responsible of any uses of this strategy. But if you have enjoyed this content and this analysis, I remind you to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!